Scared. I'm scared for me as a business owner. I'm scared for my community, my employees, and our state.
Restaurant owners are pushing back hard against a plan to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Employers anxious about the future of their business are urging Governor Pritzker to think twice before taking action. The $15 minimum wage passed the Senate last week and is expected to arrive in the House for a vote this week. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Maxwell is live in Springfield with the very latest. Mark, these business owners argue higher wages could be bad for their employees.
Jennifer, that's what they're telling us. In fact, these restaurant owners say a higher wage floor would likely mean fewer hours and fewer employees to do the job and less chance for them to grow within the company. I asked Karen Kahn, who runs Obed Isaac here in Springfield, if customers might also pick up the tab.
With a $15 minimum wage, will Obed's have to raise its prices?
Yes, I'm going to experience a 55% increase of wages in the 5-year period of this rollout. I need to offset that by raising my prices.
Will you have to lay people off or cut back hours?
At this point, we're reviewing our budgets and we're analyzing the hours that we're actually going to be open for business and then the hours of each position that we have per day, if whether or not we're going to be able to sustain that and move forward and keep our doors open and our lights on.
Will your business be able to stay open?
It poses a huge challenge for us, huge. And when we're trying to do our budgets, we have to try to see what's the tolerable market price that we can charge for our products.
At a Monday press conference, Karen Kahn and more than a dozen other business owners urged a slower path to a $15 minimum wage. Critics pounced on social media, threatening to boycott her business.
I respect the fact that they have an opinion. Why I get involved and why I stand the way I do is very similar to Winston Churchill during World War II. He had courage, he had strength, and he was willing to fight for the better good of his country. That's all I'm trying to do. I just have courage, I have strength, and I'm willing to fight for small business. It's not just for me. My fight is for small business in downstate Illinois.
At times, Kahn has used government incentives like tax increment financing to open her coffee shop, William Vans.
Hasn't government been receptive to your needs getting your business started? And why shouldn't it be just as receptive to people who earn a low wage?
Yes, William Vans did receive TIF benefits, and we've put an additional 10 people to work. We're generating sales tax, which then goes back to the city and to the state. So it wasn't a free handout.
But it's not a free handout for labor either. They're giving something and they get a paycheck in return.
Well, let's be clear. When minimum wage increases happen, and individuals that are making $10 an hour now end up at $15 an hour, they are going to pay more taxes. And they're also going to move into a different tax bracket. So they're going to pay more to the government in order to get that $15.
Just to clear that up, that's not technically true. People who earn the minimum wage right now, they pay 12% to the federal government if they're working full-time. If they made $15 an hour, they'd pay that same rate to the federal government and the same rate. They may pay more in total, but still, her point is that the cost to her business would be more than the benefit added to her workers, and that's what she's arguing. She's asking Governor Pritzker to, quote, take the blinders off and come back to the table. Today, no indication from Governor Pritzker that he plans to change this bill. He said the one that's already been passed through the Senate is a compromise in its current form. Jennifer?
All right, Mark, thank you so much. The House could vote on the final plan as early as tomorrow.